Hello again everyone and welcome back to the wrestling room for our little channel here that we call Headlocks and Hot Packs. And today, as you can see, we have some more baseball. This is 1984 Action All-Stars. I'm not sure how many people are familiar with these. These are larger cards. They are, what, 3.5 by 5 inches, I believe? And I'm pretty sure it's only a 60 card set, if I'm remembering correctly. No rookies, but this is officially the oldest product I have ever opened. Doesn't look like our wax box wants to stick in there too well. That's alright. Screw it. We'll leave it out. Here's a look at the packs. Like I said, these are 3 by 5 or 3.5 by 5 or something along those lines, but we're basically just looking for Hall of Famers, and we'll also get some puzzle pieces to put together a Ted Williams puzzle. I've previously done that with, I forget which year, but I put together a Carly Yastrzemski puzzle. There's our puzzle piece there, Hall of Fame Diamond King, so I may put that together and frame it up. So here is a look at our first pack. As you can see, these are quite large. There's Bill Buckner, Donruss 84 design, and here's a look at the backs. Steve Carlton is a Hall of Famer, so is Cal Ripken, very early Cal Ripken there. So basically we're just looking for Hall of Famers, and I have no idea how I'm going to display these. I just thought this would be a fun opening, and like I said, it's the oldest product I have ever opened, so maybe someday in the future I can rectum fry that, aka rectify. Paul Molitor is a Hall of Famer. Rectify that and find some actual normal size trading cards that are from 84 or older. 36 packs of these in a box. You can get these for usually pretty cheap. Another Ted Williams piece there, starting to see his face. I have to basically hold these almost on my table here in order to get them on the screen. Steve Garvey's decent. That was definitely our worst pack of the bunch thus far. Probably the best way to display these is like one of those miniature photo albums, I would guess. Although I'm sure you could probably find some type of protectors that are. Oh, this one is Richie Zisk somehow got dinged up. Ron Guidry. I'm sure you could find some kind of protectors that are big enough to cover these. Ryan Sandberg is a nice one. And then our second look at Molitor there. I would imagine we would be able to complete the whole set. Like I said, it's only, I think, 60 cards. And you get 5 cards in each pack here, so 5 times 36. You guys can do the math there. Which is why I also think we'll have enough to put together. Mike Schmidt is a nice one, so is Tom Seaver. Put together the Ted Williams puzzle as well. Bert Blyleven, his days with the Cleveland Indians. And last one was Doug DeCinces, who I know absolutely nothing about. It wasn't too many years of these Action All-Star cards. They never really caught on, mostly because of their size. Ted Williams is a Hall of Famer. Pete Rose should be. Eddie Murray is as well, and so is Harold Baines. And then the last one is John Castino. So a lot of guys that people are obviously familiar with in here, but also a lot of guys that people are not familiar with. And by people, I am including myself as well. Another puzzle piece there. One's a cool looking one. Dan Quisenberry with a dinged corner. Another Jim Rice, Steve Rogers, not to be confused with Captain America. Another Dale Murphy there. So we'll definitely see tons of doubles in here. which is not necessarily a bad thing if you're trying to, you know, if you want to put together the set of these, because with a number of doubles means anything that we have seen with a dinged corner, Andre Dawson the Hawk, we can try to replace it with something that's with the same card that's in better shape and doesn't have a dinged corner. So some people don't like getting a lot of doubles, but that's kind of my take on it, at least with stuff like this. It's really unusual that the sides of some of these got really banged up there. Robin Yount is, of course, a Hall of Famer as well, and another Steve Garvey there. I'm going to try and rip through these fairly quickly out of our unsealed box here. Of course, I was not the least bit worried about this box not being sealed because there's nothing really to chase in here unless you are after the stars and Hall of Famers, which is basically what we're looking for, but nothing worth searching through. That's at least my opinion. Buddy Bell there, Terry Kennedy, Lou Whitaker, and there's our first look at the checklist. And it is a 60 card set. And the last one is Ken Griffey Sr., looking a lot like Junior there, at least in the face in that picture. Ken Griffey Sr.'s days with the Yankees, of course, his best years came as a member of those World Series winning Cincinnati Reds, the big red machine of the 1970s. Another Sandberg, and then Carney Lansford. I don't think we have seen every card just yet. Yeah, here are some new ones we have not seen. Pedro Guerrero, Fernando Valenzuela, and there is Hall of Famer Ricky Henderson. That's a nice one. Another Robin Yount. And then Wade Boggs, member of the 3000 Hit Club. Of course, finally got that elusive World Series ring as a member of the Yankees, unfortunately for Red Sox fans such as myself. Jack Clark and Fred Lynn, first time seeing those, and then Tony Pena there as well. Just about, I think we're about halfway through our box here. Still seeing some new puzzle pieces like this one here. There are 60 pieces to the Ted Williams puzzle. Nolan Ryan is a pretty nice one. And you get 3 pieces in each one of these packs, so that means 3 pieces per card, and 60 pieces for a puzzle. You need 20 different cards to complete the Ted Williams. Some of these open a little wonky, like this pack here. See if we can get that out of there without dinging the corner. Keith Hernandez, first time seeing that one. Dave Stieb, Andre Thornton, so some more new ones here. Hall of Famer Reggie Jackson, or as I used to say, Reggie Smackson, because he was known for smacking them home runs. Corny dad joke, I know. I'm pretty good at those. Without even being a dad. I think it just comes with age, honestly. Dave Righetti for the first time, and George Brett as well. Another Reggie Jackson there. Billy Buckner, and then Lou Whitaker. Checklist on the top of this one, that's a little unfortunate. I'm sure if you had this wax box opened up and you were a card shop owner looking to sell off packs, probably that one, or this one here with the checklist on top, would be the last one chosen out of this box. Of course, you can see through the tops of these, so you know at least what the top card is, and you can kind of make out what's on the back as well. Greg Luzinski leads this one off, another Bill Madlock, and then Hal McRae. So we may have seen everybody already, but we are going to keep ripping, of course. Keep on Mark ripping. It's an old NFL reference there. Ted Simmons, Pete Rose again, and then another Eddie Murray. One of the things that's kind of nice about these is the centering on all of them is pretty spot on, for whatever that's worth. I'm not sure how many people out there would really care to get 84 Action All-Star cards graded. Here's a dinged Richie Zisk. Let's go ahead and pull a stack out here as we reach the bottom of the box there. Let's say we're definitely more than halfway through. Another Calvin Ripken Jr. on the back of this one. I wonder if you could use these as like a postcard. Just pop some postage on there. Of course, you'd have to not care about it getting messed up. But they are basically postcard sized. Again, that's why they never really caught on. Mike Schmidt again, and Tom Seaver. Looks like a lot of times the collation here is basically the same. So if you are, for some reason, looking to complete this set and are in need of a certain player, and you know he comes after Harold Baines, then perhaps you would purchase the pack with Baines on the front. George Brett again. So we definitely have seen everybody. I cannot think of anyone that we have not seen yet. So now we're just ripping to get all these puzzle pieces out of here. The Whitaker and another checklist. Who knows, probably could even put together multiple sets here. I'm always on the lookout for anything I can add to my eBay store. It doesn't necessarily have to be something high-end. Another Ricky Henderson. Pretty sure it went Valenzuela, Henderson, and Yount the last time we saw those three. Packs are becoming a little bit more of a pain here as we get closer to the end. Wade Boggs again, another Andre Dawson, and then Nolan Ryan. So that's a pretty good pack there. Bob Horner. I was gonna say, it looks like his hair is very white there, but I think that is actually blonde. Of course, the cameras weren't anywhere near the quality of types of pictures you can take these days. Especially since we all have cameras on our phones now. Another good Hall of Fame start there to that pack with Rose and Baines, as well as Eddie Murray. And yes, I know Rose is not in the Hall of Fame. I think he will get in, but it probably will be posthumously, which is pretty unfortunate, but we have 6 in here. That's okay. So we got an extra card in this one, and I guess we'll call the extra one Lou Whitaker. Another one with a checklist on the top. No quality control over there at Donruss at this point. So another checklist. There's Griffey Sr. again, Pedro, Don't Call Me Eddie, Guerrero, Henderson, and Yount for either the third or the fourth time. Looks like we are down to our final 5 packs here, I believe. Thanks everybody for sticking with us through this classic rip of 1984 Action All-Stars. Ron Guidry, Dusty Baker again, Ryan Sandberg, Paul Molitor, and then another 6-card pack. Huh. So that's really weird that we're getting 6 in these, because it clearly states 3 puzzle pieces and 5 cards. So again, very poor quality control. Wow, that did not rip open at this point in the game. 1984. Here's Hall of Famer Jim Rice. Look at Steve, don't call me Captain America Rogers again. And then member of the 500 Homer Club, Mike Schmidt, down to our final 3 Action All-Stars packs here. If you like this video, please hit that big old thumbs up button down below. And we're always wanting to add new viewers and subscribers, so if you have not subscribed to the channel yet, smash that sub button. You can get a notification anytime we put out a new video, which is every other day. So be on the lookout, even if you are not getting notifications and you have subscribed. Fernando is the last one there. Final 2 packs here. We had an extra one kind of hiding down below with Nolan Ryan on the top of it, as you can see, laying on the table there. We have another Ricky to lead off, so it's going to be Ricky Yount, and then John Lowenstein, Wade Boggs, and Andre Dawson. So 4 Hall of Famers out of the 5 cards there. You can see old wax falling all over the table here as well. Final pack of our rip today. We do have some more cards coming up, of course. Some basketball. We've got some rack packs and another baseball wax box. Nolan Ryan, Bob Horner here in our final pack. Jack Clark, Fred Lynn, Keith Hernandez, and then the last one is Dave Steve. This Nolan Ryan has a bit of a ding on it, but we'll just highlight a couple of the bigger names here. Let's see who else we can pull without really having to thumb through too much. And why not, we'll throw Robin Yount on the table as well. So again, thanks for watching, everybody. Hit that thumbs up button down below if you like this video, and we will see you next time for some more Headlocks and Hot Packs.